I built my whole business on the back of using Camtasia, and I first started in 2006. In this video, I'm going to show you just how easy it is to do a recording that looks really professional. We're going to talk over some PowerPoint slides. We're going to have an introductory video with the webcam on, just like you can see now, and exactly the same style as you can see now. And then I'm going to upload that video onto YouTube. And what you're going to be amazed at is just how simple it is to do this. Really hope you like the video, and as always, if you do, please like it, please share it, please comment on it, and of course join me on my new channel, Screencast Guru. Let's get started. So often teachers, trainers want to produce videos where they're talking over the PowerPoint slides, and of course it records their voice, and they also want to be on the slides. In other words, their webcam should also appear. Now Camtasia can do all of this in one go, but not only that, it can produce the outcome super high quality with all the editing done with literally one button click. Let me show you this in action. So I've got Camtasia open, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on the record button. So all I need to do now, notice I've got the recorder here. I'm going to open up and go full screen on my PowerPoint slide so that I can record the whole screen for this example. You can see now that I've got the whole screen, and I'm going to turn on Camtasia Rev, and I'm also going to turn on my webcam. So the webcam comes on as well. You can see me on the screen. Now I'm going to click on this button here and just record myself introducing the topic. So this is a PowerPoint slide that I used the other day in a presentation. So I'm just going to click on this button here and start recording. It counts me in. Hi ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to be looking at how you can monetize your YouTube channel and how you can generate an income from YouTube. I'm going to stop that video and I'll just save that video very quickly. So I'll just call it intro. And then you'll see what's going to happen. It's going to come straight into this editing window. And I want you to look at the quality of this video already. Remember, this is just part one. We'd have to record the second part and the third part, etc. And I'll do that in a minute. But let's just look a minute at the quality of this video that we've now produced. See, what Camtasia Rev does is that it basically does all the work for you. But we can actually change some of these things very easily. At the moment, it's got the layout where it's got a kind of me and a webcam here, which looks really good, and it's the one I actually use. But if I was to click on layout, I've actually got loads of other options. So for example, if I wanted to try this way of doing it, or perhaps this way of doing it, I've got loads and loads of options. That could be quite an interesting one there, for example, for the opening video, if you're really at the forefront. And you literally could just click and choose the way you want it to look, okay? Afterwards, once you bring it into Camtasia, you will be able to do some additional edits if you want to. I'm going to leave it like that, but I can also change the background. So we've got this kind of quite bright background here, but if I wanted it to be red, or if I wanted it, I've even got a few kind of different style of backgrounds that I can use. I can add those as well, okay? So it's really nice that we can just literally click these buttons and all the work has been done. Now, one very interesting option that I really like is to turn on the border. I really find that the border around the image there looks really, really professional. Don't worry about the cursor here. We can get rid of that really easily in a moment. And then I'm going to look at the filters as well. Now, I just want to talk about these filters. These filters are really good if you're working with your webcam, because obviously your webcam doesn't produce a very high quality video, and the filters can really help to kind of augment the quality of the webcam image. So we've got loads of different filters that we can work with, and we can just choose the one that we think, yeah, that really fits. For example, that filter there is pretty nice. Now it's all ready, it's all done, and I'm going to click on edit in Camtasia, and it's actually going to open up, and in theory that video is all ready, audio has been included, all the editing's been done. Now in reality, what I would do now is record the next part of the video. So I tend to record one slide at a time because it will simply just add the next video here, and then the next video here, and the next video here, and then I can just upload the whole thing to YouTube. Let me start though by just quickly giving you a taste of the quality that this video would already look like if we were to put it on YouTube. And what I can do here is I can click here and just detach the canvas so that we can look at the video a bit of a bigger size. And you can see, you get some indication here of the quality. And if I just play this video just a little bit, you'll see that it is absolutely superb quality. So let's just play a few seconds. Hi ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to be looking at how you can monetize your YouTube channel and how you can generate. Now I think that's amazing. First of all, that I'm using a webcam. Secondly, therefore I've just used my computer, nothing else at all. All the work's been done. I didn't do any of the editing. Now just one little thing that I will point out as well. Obviously we got this here on the cursor, but we can always click on the screen and just simply reduce the opacity to 0 and the cursor will disappear. Now the only thing we need to do really is to record the subsequent videos. So as I said, I record slide by slide. So let me just show you that so you understand in reality how you would record a whole PowerPoint presentation. So I'm going to click on the record button now, and I'm going to record slide 2. And this time I'm not going to have the webcam on. I'm going to turn the webcam off. There's no need for me to have the webcam on every page. Of course you can choose to be on the webcam if you want, but I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to record the audio, of course, and the screen, and I'm full screen. I want to record the whole of the screen, and I would just start to record the second slide. Now I'll just record a few seconds. Again, I'm going to include Camtasia Rev, and I'm going to start. Blah, 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 and I would talk over this slide. And again, once I finish talking over the slide, just press F10 to stop the video and save this then, because this would be obviously part 2 of the recording. So I'm just going to click on part 2 and save that. That's going to go immediately into Camtasia, and notice again that we get this option now. Obviously I haven't got the webcam this time, and it remembers all the settings from your previous recording, so there's no need for me to set anything. I can just click on edit in Camtasia. Now notice that the video is immediately added to the timeline. So now I've got my introduction and I've got the next part of the video, and I would carry on like this, and this is how I would generate a really high quality presentation with just a few button clicks. And then of course I would upload it onto YouTube, and that's the last thing that I'm going to show you. Now you can actually link your Camtasia to your YouTube channel by simply putting in your Gmail address. And I've already got mine linked, but I've unlinked it so that I can show you the process. So I've opened up YouTube, and I'm going to sign in. Once you're signed in, it will remember you, and then you can use that again and again and again. So I'm going to click here, teacher training videos. I'm going to say continue. I'm going to say select all, and that I only need to do once. Camtasia will now memorize that I want to upload my videos here. I'm just going to put this up as test video, and I can add a description if I want, but I can do that all later. I don't necessarily need to do that now. I'm going to upload this as unlisted. At the moment I don't want to share it with anyone. I will want to do some additional work on it, but I'm going to click on export, and that video is now uploaded onto YouTube. And because it's quite a short video, you'll see it's very, very quick, and in fact I'll be able to play that video back from my YouTube channel in a few seconds. It's already uploaded. Let's just give it a few seconds, and then we're going to play it and see what it's like. And there is my video on YouTube. Now that's just a few minutes later. If I waited about 2 hours, the quality of this would get much better. It takes a while for the quality to come right up to the level, so keep that in mind. This is a very, very simple way of getting high quality videos onto YouTube. Great for a YouTube channel, great if you're making professional training videos for a company, for a university, etc. Really is a tool that I could recommend. Now, a couple of things that you could add to that video. Another really easy thing to do into Camtasia is to add subtitles at the bottom of the video, like you can see now. And I'm going to put a video on the screen that will show you how to do that. Incredibly, in Camtasia 2024, you can do that in one click. The other thing is, at the beginning of this video, you noticed that I used a technique, and I also used it just a moment ago, where I come across the screen when my webcam is animated. If you want to learn about how to animate your webcam, then watch the video that's on the screen now and click on that. Now, I've just started this channel. It's called Screencast Guru. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. I've built my whole business on the back of Camtasia, and if you want to see the videos and the whole business that I created on the back of the Camtasia, then you need to go to teachertrainingvideos.com. One interesting thing on teachertrainingvideos.com is that there are lots and lots of Camtasia videos that you can also access, and they're all free. And also, if you do want to do some training with me, either on a one-to-one basis or as a group, then you can contact me from teachertrainingvideos.com. And I am a recommended Camtasia or TechSmith Camtasia trainer. You will find me recommended on their website. I'm going to leave a few more videos on the screen now that you might find useful, and thank you very much.